Good afternoon. This is a program called Community Strength Education. And we are very glad to be able to be back with you today for the weekly podcast. We appreciate that you have spent time over the past year to be on this program, to follow us in this program. And of course, the 5 years that I've been able to serve the community through this radio program. On my own volunteer time and money. So I really appreciate your support, and we are very honored today to have our guest, special guest, President of Evergreen Valley College, Dr. Vinicio Lopez.
Thank you.
And of course, my co-host for the past couple months is trustee of San Jose Evergreen Valley Evergreen Community College District, Trustee Karen Martinez, and thank you very much for your help with the show. And of course, Mr. Hong Cao, he is the byproduct of Evergreen Valley College. He did go there for many years ago, completed there and went to San Jose State University, studied in civil engineer, and served the city of Santa Clara for over 27 years. Now he's a retired employee of Santa Clara City, as a civil engineer there, and we're very proud that he started out with Evergreen Valley College. And certainly we have the CEO of Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, Dennis King, who I had the privilege of meeting and establishing as well as maintaining a great relationship for the past 25 years in San Jose. And this is historical knowledge that we have in our community here. We appreciate your leadership. And we thank you very much for taking the time to be here with us. This is a trilingual program where we speak English, Vietnamese, and Spanish. And we hope that we'll be able to reach out to the community in different ways. And we are very appreciative of all the support that we have received from the community. So if we don't mind, have Trustee Karen Martinez ask some questions regarding the president of Evergreen Valley College, where many of Vietnamese American students go there. In fact, I would say about more or less 40% of the students, population there are Vietnamese Americans, and probably about the same from the Latinx community in that school. And we serve like over 10,000 students every semester, I believe, at the college there. If Trustee Karen Martinez, who invited Dr. Vinicio Lopez to be here with us, have a few words.
Yes, thank you. So just wanted more talk about the amazing work that we do and how we best serve all of our students in the community. So I think one is that having cultural that it's relevant to our students. Maybe if you could talk about some of the events that we work to do to make sure that our students feel as one community.
Yeah, so absolutely. So at the college at EVC, we do have a lot of events happening each semester, and they really are focused on a lot of groups on campus, not only for the Asian American students, the Latinx students, African Americans, but we have other areas as well on campus. And one of the things that we've always been very, aware is that when you feel a sense of belonging on the campus, when you're able to see events reflecting your culture, your family, your language, your history, you're more apt to be retained and move forward, whether you're trying to obtain a certificate of completion, an associate's, and ultimately end up at a university.
That's great. And I think we have now something that we have a certificate for translating, which is very important, right? For in medical, if you're going to a doctor's appointment, court cases, just translating, at the store. So we have a program that helps our families then being able to gain an income.
Yes, yes, absolutely. We do have that, and that program was started about 5 years ago in English and Spanish, and then we recognized that there was another need, and so we implemented the one in English and Vietnamese about 3 years ago. And it's about 18 months. And the folks who go through the program, it's a smaller cohort of a program, but those who end up graduating are either able to support in healthcare fields or legal fields. And what is amazing about that is that they go into the workforce with living wages, and it's a very high-paying job. Obviously, one of the challenges, early challenges, is that you've got to be fluent in both languages. So, if your native language is Vietnamese and your native language is Spanish, then obviously you've got to reach a level of English where you're able to use the languages, at the same level.
Anh Hồng Cao, anh có thể giúp
tôi cũng xin dịch lại một chút xíu. Bà có hỏi ông, đây là ông president của Evergreen Valley College, về những cái sự kiện, những cái chương trình của trong cái Evergreen College. Thì ông đã có trả lời đó là trong cái vấn đề những cái sinh hoạt đó là luôn luôn không phải là vấn đề của bên cái sinh viên mà cái người Hispanic hay là tức là người Mỹ hay là người Việt Nam, nhưng mà đã có rất nhiều cái chương trình để làm thế nào có những cái transition, tức là những cái chuyển tiếp rất là nhịp nhàng, rất là êm thấm cho những cái sinh viên thì học sinh ở tại đó, liên quan tới những cái vấn đề về văn hóa, về giáo dục, về mọi thứ. Mà trong đây đó thì ông có nhấn mạnh tới là cái vấn đề là đã có những sinh viên ở trong đó có những cái chương trình để giúp cho những cái em để mà có thể nào tiếp tục trong cái việc học của các em ở trong các trường đại học đó. Và đây là một cái điểm nhấn ở trong cái sinh hoạt của trong cái trường đại học của này, thưa anh Sam. Anh Sam có thể nói thêm.
Vâng, thì họ cũng có nói là trong chương trình mà ngoài ra những cái chương trình sinh hoạt hay là những cái dịp tổ chức ở tại trường thì nó đa dạng cho nhiều chủng tộc khác nhau. Như vậy thì làm cho những học sinh sinh viên đi học ở đó họ cảm thấy gần gũi với lại trường và họ thông cảm những cái văn hóa khác nhau. Như vậy để chuẩn bị cho các em đó khi mà đi lên trường đại học 4 năm hoặc là đi ra đời thì các em đó chuẩn bị sẵn sàng một cách đầy đủ hơn để mà phục vụ. Đồng thời là bà có hỏi rằng là ở tại trường cũng có cái chương trình mà giúp cho người ta được huấn luyện để mà thông dịch, và thông dịch tại tòa án, tại văn phòng bác sĩ hay là trong tất cả những nơi thì cần có người mà biết thông dịch giỏi thì họ có cái chương trình đó. Thì ông hiệu trưởng của trường đại học Evergreen Valley College là ông tiến sĩ Vinicio Lopez, ông có nói rằng là 5 năm trước ở tại Evergreen Valley College họ bắt đầu một cái chương trình để mà huấn luyện sinh viên giỏi về vấn đề thông dịch, đặc biệt là những nơi tòa án vân vân. Thì sau khi có chương trình đó cho người nói tiếng Mễ, người nói tiếng Tây Ban Nha dịch và với tiếng Anh, thì 3 năm về trước đây họ cũng mở một cái lớp để mà dạy cho người Việt biết thông dịch, để mà có thể đáp ứng những nhu cầu ở tại tòa án hay là những cái nơi mà cần có sự thông dịch như vậy. Thì đây là cái chương trình đang áp dụng mà học 18 tháng để ra được cái bằng cái này. Thì would you like to share in Spanish what we just been talking about?
Yes, I'll definitely paraphrase. Entonces, nuestro tema hoy estábamos hablando sobre ahora hay un certificado que uno puede recibir para traducir y lo puede usar uno en diferentes maneras y que empezó como unos 18 meses.
No, el de español empezó hace 5 años.
5 años.
Y el de vietnamés empezó como hace 3 años. Y lo que es de 18 meses el programa.
La programa. Y es una manera que uno entonces puede recibir un certificado y realmente puede empezar ganando un sueldo que es un buen sueldo, porque muchos necesitan traducción, y eso puede ser traducción de médico, de cortes en juicios o lo que sea. Pero esto es algo que ofrecemos en el Community College de Evergreen, y esperamos para aprender más hoy sobre el programa.
Question.
Dennis King, would you like to comment, ask the question?
Thank you, Sam. Dr. Lopez, would you say that it's fair that most of the graduates of your community college stay in the community after they graduate, and that perhaps the diversity of leadership that's reflected on your campus today is a good reflection of our leaders for tomorrow?
Really good questions. Yes, I do believe that the folks who attend Evergreen Valley College will usually remain in the region and in the area. I have found that we have a lot of employees, even at EVC, who are local products, who went to EVC, then went on to San Jose State, Santa Clara University, and then returned and are now working on campus. It's very unique, because I've worked at other community colleges in the state of California, and it's probably the only institution I've worked at where the majority of the employees have attended that institution as well. And then I do believe that a lot of the folks who attended our college and then went on to a local university or even out of the state are returning back. And so that's why I think it's very important that we have viable options for them here in San Jose. And that includes everything. It includes opportunities in employment in the workforce areas. I do feel that there's an increased need to have more workforce partnerships with local companies, because I believe that that's historically been one of the areas that's lacking, is like we get them into the college, we help them graduate, and then oftentimes we're like, well, where are you working? And they say, I'm looking, I haven't found something. So I think it's very important that those relationships go on, because education is now not the education that was evident when I was a student, and I'm sure when all of you were, with AI and with technologies and with online learning and with all of that occurring. We need to build relationships so that the folks who leave our colleges with an AA or with a certificate have viable employment as well.
So in a sense then, it gives a good definition of what a community college really is.
We're in the community, we serve the community, absolutely. And your other question was, I'm sorry, I don't think I answered the latter part of that.
Just that what's happening on campus, you're not dealing with just high school graduates.
That's very true.
With quite a range of people.
And that's the beauty of a community college, is that we are not selective like universities. Like they say, we'll take you, we'll take you, we'll take you. A community college, we take you from the age of 17 or even younger if they're in high school, all the way to late 70s, early 80s and 90s years old, and you want to get an associate. You're 18, you're ready to transfer. You're a father who lost his job in COVID, you come back and you become a nurse or you become a mechanic and you're retrained. We have mothers who are leaving abusive relationships and who just want to go to college, and they are taking online classes and they're working and they're raising children who are going to school. So we have options for everyone. And the most important aspect, I think, of it, and it's been more relative after COVID, is that we're not just worried now about the academics and the success in the classroom. Now we also have other things like supporting you with housing, food insecurities, living in abusive relationships, and so on and so forth. And we're supporting you with outside resources as well.
You have any comment on?
Ông Dennis King ông có hỏi thăm cái ông president của cái Evergreen College về vấn đề là những cái người mà sinh viên đi học mà sau khi đi ra đó thì cái vấn đề đó là sẽ như thế nào. Thì cái ông president ông có trả lời là đã có rất nhiều người đã trở lại làm việc, mặc dù có thể là họ transfer đi vô trong university họ graduate rồi, nhưng nhờ những cái sự quan hệ giữa bên cái college với lại những cái company, những cái nơi làm việc ở đây á, thì hầu như có một số lớn họ đã được nhờ những cái gì giao tiếp đó hai chiều giữa cái trường đại học và sinh viên, và giữa trường đại học của college với lại các company ở đây, thì có những cái người đã trở lại đã làm việc, và cái kết quả cũng rất là tốt trong cái vấn đề đó. Thì cũng giống như ông cũng có hỏi về vấn đề làm sao mà cái sự dễ dàng của những cái người mà đi ghi vô trong cái City College mà học á, thì ông nói cái điều này rất là dễ dàng, là vì sau khi đó những cái người đó rất có thể là được dễ dàng mà nhận vào trong cái trường City College mà để học, để mà tiếp tục cái sự học ở đó.
He said it much better than I did.
Well, the beauty of community college, I really think, is something that is along the line of what Mr. Hong Kao benefited from, because you were learning study law in Vietnam, right?
Yeah. I graduate law and economics already. I come here and I start at your Evergreen College. Nice. You know, when I graduated from Evergreen College, I transferred to the Southern State for civil engineering degree.
Fantastic.
But it's way back to 1988.
Okay.
Very long time ago. Yeah.
It's basically a community college such as Evergreen Valley College and San Jose City College within this district. It stands, I would say, based on what we're talking about, it represents hope.
Right.
It really represents hope, because people at any place in life,
Right.
whether you are in a good job trying to improve your skill, or whether you lost your job, you don't know where to go, what to do, community college is really the hope that will reignite that future for you, where you can pick up a different skill, or you can enhance your skill. No matter what age you are, there is no barrier to entry. You just have to have a will and the want to go there and to improve your future. So it really represents hope, and that's what it is about. There are many stories where about the translation services. It didn't dawn on how important it is until when I attended. I attended a court case, a small claims court, just within the last month, for a community group, whereby they go there, and it's the first time I get to witness the interpreter, who did a very bad job interpreting, and the case result were influenced by the interpretation.
Right.
So now I see how important that it is that we provide this training, because in the small court they don't have the judge there, but they do have the commissioner, and the commissioner has no Vietnamese skills. Therefore, they can only rely on the translator, and the interpreter did not interpret correctly keywords that really had turned the case against the plaintiff, because of the translation. And the other witnesses, when they left the courtroom, they say that was a very lousy translation work.
Wow.
Very bad translation work, and did reflect on the case court. So it's something that is reality. It is critical that whether it's at the doctor's office, whether at applying for a job, or whether it's going to be in the court, it is extremely important that we have that training, and much appreciation to our Spanish-speaking community, because if the Spanish-speaking community did not have that program 5 years ago, there is a likelihood that there would not be a Vietnamese interpreting class 3 years ago.
Yes.
So we as a community are helping one another in one way or the other, right? So, I mean, Trustee Karen Martinez is on the board.
Right.
She plays a very important role in setting the direction for our colleges like that. How you feel about the program that Dr. Vinicio Lopez is sharing with us?
Well, when we were first talking about the program, I myself knew the importance of translating and ensuring that all of us have the ability to understand, so that we can gain knowledge in whatever we're having a conversation about. And so the fact that we have it and that it's being very it's utilized, and then we're able to get our students in the community to ensure proper, like what you said, translation is happening, is just so critical. And so I couldn't be more proud of ensuring that we were able to have the program. But I think you just said something that was a part of my why as well, is that there was poor translation, and it made the difference in the case. And when we're translating, one word that we use could change the whole tone of the conversation, and it could definitely change the outcome. And so, and we as individuals, whether, Vietnamese, Latino, whatever the case is, we are all humans, and we all deserve to be heard and be heard correctly. And then, we also have our English classes as well to help us in this process. So I'm very proud that we have of this course for our community, and I encourage our community to take full advantage of this. This is a great opportunity to not only gain a skill set, because translating is a skill set for sure, but it gives you a good income, and you're able to help your own community. And I think that is beautiful, and I'm really thankful, most definitely thankful for the leadership that Dr. Lopez has brought, has continued to bring, and just involving the community to be a part of that. And so I just see this program evolving, and I really hope that those who are out there are encouraged. This is a great way to make a good living, and a very needed industry. Yeah.
And he said something very important that that is very relevant of the immigrant experience, is that they come here, and we have many people who are engineers and doctors and architects and dentists from their home countries, and they come here, and what's the thing that all of them are going to need if you eventually want to, if you want to work in that field, is learning English. And we have those opportunities, as you took advantage of them in the 1980s, as you mentioned. And so that's where a lot of folks have their obstacles and their challenges. It's like, I have to learn the English language because that is going to help me here in America. And so I would implore and encourage those who are here and they just have arrived recently or in the past 3 years or 5 years. You can do it. My grandmother would make me go to English classes with her as a little boy, and I would go with her, and I would see these immigrants in this ESL classroom in the 1970s, and from Asia, from Latin America, from Africa, Arabics, and they were all learning English, and they all had their unique life histories, and they immigrated here with the American dream. But they were there because they had to learn English, because they wanted to be entrepreneurs and doctors and attorneys and be an influence to those who came after them. So the key is obviously learning English at a level where you're able to attend EVC regular courses and then at the university as well.
So would you like to share in Spanish?
Sure, I will paraphrase also.
Yeah.
Lo que estamos hablando yo específicamente es sobre este curso, sobre para que uno puede aprender a cómo traducir. Y uno sabe si uno lo está traduciendo bien y puede ser como una palabra, cambia totalmente lo que uno está diciendo. Y más que nada es tan importante que cuando uno, por un ejemplo, va al doctor o tiene un juicio de algo que estamos traduciendo bien, porque puede depender en el tipo de salud que uno va a recibir o el salud que uno va a tener, y también lo que puede pasar sobre cualquier tema que está pasando puede ser en un juicio. Entonces, pero hay diferentes personas que están tomando estos cursos, pero es importante que uno, hasta que yo ahorita no lo estoy traduciendo totalmente, completamente bien, pero es la tema en total, más o menos.
Anh
Nãy giờ thì chắc có lẽ là những cái lời mà nói qua nói lại đó nó cũng hơi nhiều, nhưng mà tôi xin tóm tắt lại. Cũng giống như trước đây là anh Sam anh có nói cái vấn đề, cái quan trọng của cái vấn đề mà cái dịch những cái ngôn ngữ, chẳng hạn có những cái trường hợp mà ở ngoài trước tòa án mà anh tham dự thì cái người thông dịch viên đó đã rất là dở dịch đó, những cái sự mà mình diễn dịch từ một cái ngôn ngữ từ tiếng địa phương ra tiếng Anh hay là tiếng Anh qua tiếng địa phương mà trước tòa án á, nó có thể làm thay đổi cái bản án, là tại vì cái mỗi ngôn ngữ ở tòa án nó rất là quan trọng. Thì bà Karen bà cũng có đồng ý cái vấn đề đó, bà nói đó là vấn đề rất là quan trọng, và bà rất là tán dương là có những cái chương trình về dạy về Anh ngữ và cái vấn đề thông dịch ở tại cái Evergreen College như vậy. Thì ông president của cái trường Evergreen College ông cũng có nói, ông nói rằng là ở trong cái trường đó là có rất nhiều những sắc dân tới, những từ ở đông, ở miền Trung Đông, từ những người ở những cái nước khác tới, mà chẳng hạn như họ trước đây cái background của họ là bác sĩ, là nha sĩ, là kỹ sư vân vân, nhưng họ đều đi tới đó, họ muốn làm sao để học được Anh ngữ để mà họ có thể tiến hơn nữa, để họ có thể họ đạt được những cái kết quả tốt hơn nữa trong cái tương lai của họ ở trong đây, thưa quý vị.
The question for the community would be, what's the best way to connect with the campus? I don't know if you have an orientation session, or is there a way for them to check your website?
Yeah, so you can do it in multiple, a variety of ways. You can look for it through our website. You can call the campus as well on the phone number, which I have and I'll share in a moment. You can visit the campus. We're open every day of the week. We're happy to, serve either way you'd like, online, website, phone call, or just old school walk-in.
So when they walk in, where would they walk to?
They would go to admissions and records in our new building. It's a beautiful new building. It's you can see it on the corner of Yerba Buena and San Felipe, and it's right there. And that office is open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Wednesdays it's open later, and then on Fridays we go from 8 until noon. On Fridays, but the phone number is 408-274-7900. Again, 408-274-7900.
Or of course they can also go to evc.edu.
That's the webpage.
Right. That's right.
Yep,
evc.edu.
That's right.
So Dr. Lopez, if you can share with us maybe 2 or 3 things that you would like the community to think of when they hear of Evergreen Valley College, what would you like to highlight that they should know about Evergreen Valley College?
So Evergreen Valley College, I'll share a few things. Your dreams are our dreams is number one. We want to make sure that you feel like it's your school. I'm trying to instill and inculcate an environment where you feel welcome, because as I've mentioned to the office staff, who is the heart and soul of the college, because they are the ones who welcome our visitors. And I always tell them, you never know if the niece of the mayor is going to walk in. You don't know if it's somebody who's on their last day and saying, I don't want to live anymore. You don't know who is going to walk in those doors. So we want to make you feel like you belong and that this is your school and it's in the community. We also want you to have the opportunity to reflect on what you want to do, and whether that be learning English, whether that be trying to learn enough English in order for you to become what you were in your home country. We also want you to be able to go in and make an appointment with our counselors and reassess and reflect, because maybe when you were 18, you did what your mother wanted you to do and your father wanted you to do. They wanted you to be a doctor, but what if you wanted to be an accountant? You're good with numbers. So once you register for classes, it would be so great that if you can just have an appointment with a counselor and share what you're good at, what your goals are, reflect. I would also see if you can go into one of our lectures. You know, I think that's important, where you can go look at a class, and maybe you like history and you want to be an attorney. You want to go into a class and learn about U.S. history or in an area that is of your interest. We have engineering classes that are both in person and online. See if you can visit in one of our online classes, because there's folks who learn very well online and those who don't. And then see if you can attend any of our events and hear from those who we serve in the classroom, because the best testimonials are from those who are already there and who are attending classes, and ask them. And then lastly, just know that that education is not going to be easy. It's going to be a hard process. Whatever you want to be good at in life is very difficult. And know that there are resources that are going to get you through the end goal, and that's tutoring and food and support. We have a health center on campus if you're sick. We have resources if you're not here in the U.S. legally. We have resources on campus that support you. You're welcomed. And so know that the journey isn't a journey that you'll go through alone. It's a journey that we want to help you with, and we have those resources on campus for you.
And that ultimately it's worth it.
And ultimately, it's worth it. I'll just share a little bit of my experience. I was a community college student as well. I was a language learner. I went through high school. I was raised by my mother and grandmother, and I got involved in a lot of bad things. And I was told I couldn't do it. I wasn't going to do it, and I persevered, and I fought. I fell down 20, 30, 40 times, and I got up 20, 30, and 40 times.
Plus one.
Plus one. Plus one. And if you ask some of the people who knew me when I was a young man, they would laugh if they knew that I'm in the role I'm in now. I've shared this openly. I went through issues with addiction. I got up. Hard time in school, I got up. And I try to live my life in a way where folks are able to see that if I could do it, you can do it, whatever the obstacles. And you have to love yourself. And the CEO of your life is you. If you don't succeed, whose fault is it? If you do succeed, whose fault is it? You're the CEO, you're in charge, but have that support network, and really that's why we're here. And I truly believe in the mission of a community colleges. It's purpose, it's life-changing. It changed my life, it changed the life of my mother who took ESL classes, it's changed the lives of probably all of us. You told me you went to a community college. So it really is a very wonderful place. I mean, I don't tell people you shouldn't attend UC out of high school or attend an Ivy League school or UC Berkeley out of high school. There's nothing wrong with attending a community college initially while you are able to adapt and know what you want to do. And some of us had to work full time. We're not rich, so we had to work. So I believe in what we offer at the community college. It's life-changing for hundreds and hundreds of folks, and we have graduated over 20,000 folks in our history of that college, and now they're elected officials and engineers and artists, entrepreneurs, scientists, engineers, and they're all over the region and all over the U.S.
So including me.
Including you. Yes, sir.
Tôi cũng xin tóm tắt lại về nãy giờ mà nói chuyện đó. Thì trước nhất ông Dennis King ông có hỏi thăm á, ông President đó là cái cách mà để mà ghi danh trong cái college như thế nào. Thì ông có cho hay đó là mình có nhiều cách. Một cách là mình vô online, cách gọi điện thoại, một cách là mình đi thẳng tới nơi đó. Thì vô trong cái nó kêu là cái mission record đó, văn phòng ở đó mở cửa. Thì hồi nãy ông con nhắc là thứ hai thì mở cửa trễ hơn chút cho tới chiều 5 giờ, rồi từ thứ sáu thì chỉ mở tới 12 giờ thôi. Đó là vấn đề đó, chúng ta có thể check cái đó. Rồi sau đó thì anh Sam anh cũng hỏi thăm ông là nếu mà người ta nói tới cái Evergreen College thì người ta sẽ nghĩ tới những cái gì. Thì ông cũng có trình bày, ông nói là thứ nhất là vấn đề đó là những người đi tới đó sẽ được biết rằng là ở nơi đó là họ được welcome, tức là những người đó là những người khách tới là đều được đón tiếp rất là nồng hậu. Và ông cũng có nhắc là tới những cái người nhân viên là những staff ở trong đó đó là những người tới đó mình không biết họ là ai, họ là cái người gì, có thể là ông thị trưởng hay là có người dân tới đó thì mình đón tiếp. Và cái nữa là ông nói rằng trong đó nó có đầy đủ những cái dịch vụ để mà giúp đỡ cho những cái người mà ngay cả những người di dân bất hợp pháp tới đó thì cũng đã có một cái bộ phận để giúp đỡ nữa. Và welcome những cái người, tất cả những người tới đó có thể đi tới tham dự những cái lecture, những cái buổi mà giảng dạy ở trong đó để xem như thế nào. Mà đúng ra đó mình nói là shadow đó, tức là mình đi vô đó để ngồi coi ra làm sao. Rồi sau đó thì ông Dennis King cũng có hỏi về cái ông President về cái đời sống của ông như thế nào, ông lớn lên sau thì ông có trả lời đó là ông tin tưởng ở cái hệ thống về giáo dục của Đại học Cộng đồng. Cái nơi đó là cái mà mình tự mình làm chủ mình và mình biết cái hướng mình đi, và mỗi người đều có thể được khi mình đã có quyết định đó rồi đó, mình xác định, và cái nơi đó là cái nơi giúp đỡ cho chúng ta để chúng ta có thể tạo được những thành tựu của cá nhân của mình, cũng giống như của ông đã đạt được, cũng như tất cả mọi người đạt được. Mà cái kết quả đó là cái trường đại học đã đào tạo được hơn 20.000 những cái người mà đã ra trường đó mà đã trở thành ra những cái người rất là thành công ở trong đây. Đó là cái tóm tắt những cái gì mà ông đã nói.
It's wonderful. Thank you very much, Mr. Hồng Cao.
I think in closing,
Trustee Karen Martinez, would you want to grab the key points a little bit, what we just shared with the Spanish-speaking community, and then any burning questions that you may have or comments you have as we begin to close this program right today?
Sobre entonces, como nuestra colegio, que tenemos muchas diferentes personas de diferentes culturas, que aseguramos ahora con el liderazgo que tenemos, con nuestro liderazgo con Dr. López, que es el presidente de nuestro colegio, que aseguramos que cada persona que entra a nuestro colegio se siente cómodo, se siente con bienvenidas y que están seguros que vamos a estar ahí para apoyarlos. Y más que nada la cultura que puede ser que uno ha conocido de Evergreen en el pasado totalmente ha cambiado, y eso sí es por el liderazgo de Dr. López, que ahora es el presidente y está involucrado en nuestra comunidad para asegurar que todos se sienten no nomás cómodos, pero también más que nada bienvenidos a nuestro colegio. Y le damos las gracias, muchas gracias al presidente López. And so I think so, like in closing, I would like to say myself as one of the trustees on the board is that I think we have, there might have been perceptions of what our colleges have been. We have an amazing team. Dr. Lopez is one of them. And our actual staff reflects of our community, and myself as a trustee, that has been something I've been extremely mindful of to ensure that our students feel welcomed, that our staff feel supported, and that we're able to cultivate an actual change, because that change, it trickles throughout all of San Jose. And we are headed in that direction, and we're just continuing to evolve and improve. And I believe Dr. Lopez is a direct reflection of the leadership that I have had, but my colleagues have had, our chancellor, and it's a team effort. So there's no one person. It's about us as a community, and it's about all of us in unity. And so again, I really want to thank Dr. Lopez, and most definitely our SAMHO, who really helps to cultivate community and guidance. And so
Together.
Thank you. Together, yes.
Dennis.
Dr. Lopez did a wonderful job talking about how community colleges really transform, if not enrich, the individuals that participate. I think it's also fair to say, as a multiplier of that, it really transforms communities.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And that gets right to the heart and the great invitation for people to participate in the makings of communities right now.
That's right.
Thank
That's
you.
right.
And Dr. Lopez, would you like to say a few words?
Yes, absolutely. It is such an honor to just share this hour with you. I've been in San Jose now for over a year and a half, and I've found the city, the neighborhood where the college is, just I've been welcomed very warmly. I feel like I've lived here all my life. I grew up in Southern California, so when I made the move here to Northern California in 2014, I had to live in a few places, but out of all the places I've been now in the Bay Area, San Jose is home. And I feel very blessed and very fortunate for that. I'm serving in a community that is both loving, and they are hard workers, and they love their community, and they take pride in the city of San Jose, from the lifelong residents to the folks who are immigrants, like a lot of us have immigrated, and they feel that sense of pride and accomplishment. And I just believe that the history of Evergreen Valley College, we opened in 1975, so we turned 50 years old recently. And I believe that for the next 10, 20, and 50 years, that EVC is going to influence higher education in multiple ways. And there are probably areas of education that we don't even know about yet that are going to change in the next 5 years. Maybe we have a program where we work on cars, on Hondas and Teslas. Maybe we're going to be the first community college that serves, flying cars. Who knows? It could happen, right?
It could happen. It's happening.
So we are in a very unique place in this region. We're
I thought you were going to say driving the future.
driving the future, and we're in Silicon Valley. We're surrounded by a lot of industries, and we're surrounded by folks who have lived here for forever, and folks who are immigrants. So that a combination of innovation and a culture and heart and hard work is really a place that is going to be at the top of the list. And I believe that Evergreen Valley College is going to be the #1 higher education and community college in California in the next 5 years.
It's wonderful to have your voice
Thank you.
representing the Evergreen Valley College, San Jose Evergreen Community College District. as president of the college there, and we thank you for coming to our community, and that your leadership will transform this community to be a greater community for all.
Yes.
So thank you very much, Dr. Lopez. Anh Hồng.
Yeah, at first, I'm very, I appreciate for your present today, Dr. Lopez and Trustee Karen, because with the present of a president and a trustee to show that your own concern about what we know, the people want to know about the college system, and today what your explanation and what you show about the life in the college, encourage the people to try to, like myself, who come here exceptionally with the immigrant, they come and they encourage them come to pick the college system so for the future growth. And we are very appreciate, and I hope one day we have the homecoming. I come back to Evergreen College to see what's going on.
We would love
there
you.
because like more than 30 years, more 40 years. I not come back yet, so I know you will come back to
It's
see.
a beautiful campus. You should
And
go.
thank you very much for coming today. And I think in future we have a lot of questions, and we wish we have some your support to answer and to explain some more.
Absolutely.
The students want to know about how the college life, and exceptionally, they want to know how to transfer from the college to university seamlessly or something, and what the support, when they go from college to university. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Hong, for being our success story of Evergreen Valley College there. And certainly to end this program, I need to make sure the community learn at least 3 or 4 Spanish words. Last week we learned about the word love, peace, and joy.
That's right.
That's amor, paz, and feliz.
Yes.
Te amo.
Yes.
So, te quiero, I also learned that one.
Oh.
So
Now I have to learn more Vietnamese.
Yeah, but for today's program, I'd like us to learn 3 or 4 words. Number 1 is translation. Number 2 is dream. Number 3 is hope. And number 4 is welcome.
Okay.
So what would be the Spanish word for translation?
Traducir. Traducir. Traducir.
Traducis.
You're good.
Traducis.
Yes.
Traducis.
Yes. There you
And
go.
what is the word for dream?
Sueño.
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 Sueño. And what is the word for hope?
Esperanza.
Yeah.
Esperanza.
Esperanza. Yeah.
Esperanza.
Yes.
Esperanza. A lot of us see that words around.
Right.
Is that your wife's name?
No,
Esperanza.
I don't have one.
Esperanza.
Many
I do have
people are
hope.
named that.
Yes.
I think Sam tried the shortcut. You should go to Evergreen College for the class.
You should take classes, right?
That's
We'll welcome you.
I can learn this in 3 minutes. So the last word, welcome.
Bienvenido. Or
Bienvenido.
bienvenidos. Yeah.
Bienvenidos.
Bienvenidos. Bienvenidos. Well, thank you very much, and we appreciate learning from you the 4 words today. And thank you very much, the CEO of Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, Dennis King, President of San Jose of Evergreen Valley College, Dr. Vinicio Lopez, Trustee of San Jose Evergreen Community College District, Karen Martinez, and Mr. Hong Cao, President, Director of the Viet Museum. And my name is Sam Ho. Thank you for being with us.
Graduate.
And thank you for being with us through this program, Community Strength Education. And wishing you a wonderful new year. Feliz Año Nuevo.
Yes.
Thank you.